Alright, we are back. More State of Decay 2. I'm Zero. Thank you for joining me. Hope everybody is enjoying their day, their night, whenever you happen to watch this. There's a new update. It's the Bundle Up pack here, as you can see. Even the Zeds are shivering since the weather outside is frightful, at least in our neck of the woods. We're providing your survivors with some new weapons, outfits, and hats appropriate to the season. Plus, we have some important news about our content packs. So I did read about this on the site, but of course they're bringing it up, and I'll show you guys here. I think this is all good stuff. So there's new weapons, first of all, as you can see. There's new clothes as well, including 5 badass biker jackets. That should be really cool. I'm not sure if they give this stuff to you right now, or if we get it by looting and all that. I know some of this stuff obviously you're going to get from the bounty broker. 9 new bounty broker challenges as well to earn weapons. There's of course a new facility mod, which is one of the big ones. Brand new facility mod, a portable wood stove to keep your survivors warm and happy, as you see on the bottom. So that's really cool. That's just something to bring up morale. We'll probably use that, if we can get that. I think you have to get it from the bounty broker, if I'm not mistaken. So we got new challenges, new weapons, new clothes, new mod. I mean, incredible. Always loving this. It really gives us the feel of the winter now. As you can see, out with the old. We think it's important to keep our variety of content packs and challenges fresh rather than cluttering the bounty broker's van with old stuff. For that reason, this month we are officially retiring the World War II guns, so they will not be here anymore. This means you won't be able to buy more of those guns from him, but of course you keep all the ones you've already gotten. In March, the Go Bag and the Fearsome Footage packs will also exit the rotation. After that, each time we add content pack to the game, we'll cycle out an older one to make room. So you're just going to keep cycling in new packs. Whatever you get from those packs, you will get the... So, I mean, that's a good thing. It keeps it fresh, and, new things coming in means you got to work quicker to get what you want. The Fearsome Footage one, we'll have to take a look at that, because I think there's some more in there that I wanted. But we did get the Negan bat, which is what we wanted the most. As you can see, you'll keep any weapons. Of course, in a world where corpses walk the earth, it should be obvious that nothing stays dead for long. We're making plans for how to feature the content from these retired packs in future releases. Stay tuned for more developments on this. Okay. More surprises on the way. We have lots of new improvements, features, and content packs in the pipeline for 2020. And of course, the latest, you can go State of Decay 2. They have live streams on YouTube, Undead Labs. Join the Discord if you want. I'm not on the Discord. I don't really use Discord. I did for a little bit, but it really did not work well on my laptop. But I always visit the State of Decay 2 website to keep up with the news on what's, the new content packs and all that. Thanks for playing and reading all the way to the end. You're the best. Well, this game is the best, and always love that they keep adding in more stuff for us. So that's really cool. Let's go into our game now, guys, in the Dread Zone. Again, we'll probably see if we can get any of this stuff from this pack. I don't know if they give any of it. And we're also going to be maybe clearing out some infestations and whatnot. Hello, Dave. Welcome on. Amara Dave is with us here. How you doing? Just booting it up here and hoping to see some of this new content that they gave us. Again, I don't know. We'll look in our closet and see if they gave us any of the clothes or whatever. We might have to loot it all, which is fine. We want to keep, obviously, adding to our supplies. What we're doing now is we're going to just be working towards our goal of getting to the Nightmare Zone. Obviously, we've all been patient in me getting there, and we will get there. But what I want to do now is we're really focusing on preparing ourselves for that. you know, once I feel like we're ready and I'm comfortable with it, we're gonna go there. So we don't need to talk too much more about it. We're just gonna keep adding to our supplies and all that. Here's Bear. Happy to be here at the start. Yes, yes, we are at the start of the stream. Just a few minutes in here, and we are getting going with the gameplay. So let's take a look at our community straight away. I don't know if there is. All right, so they do give us some of the new clothes right away. So let's go and give something to Vinay. Let's see what Vinay can maybe wear. A biker jacket, bomber jacket. Oh, they're just showing us. These are what you can win. Search containers. They do give us one. That is cool. It's a lot like Maddie's jacket.
There's just too many Z infestations around here.
Did I get the CNC reinstalled in
This is
the
out of
workshop?
control.
I
Too
don't
many spots full of
don't
Zeds.
think I did. Let me take a look at that. We'll give her that cinnamon one. So that's from this new content pack there. And of course there's different colors. Of course there's going to be hats as well, it looks like. And there's a bundled up hat. Look at that. I think who would pull that off? Maddie. She's already got a hat on, so we'll give her that hat. There she is. All right, so why don't we be Vinay? We'll take a look at our base. An infestation. So she needs to take out an infestation with her mission, which we'll probably do. We need to take out some more of those.
Out an infestation. If we want to survive, we can't let the zombies take over our town.
She just wakes up and says that. I guess she was dreaming about taking out infestations.
Hey, over there. We have
Let's
a
go to the
problem.
workshop.
We need help now.
Which is where the forge. No, where's the workshop? Where did I? Oh, I can't. Why can't I remember where the workshop is? Oh my lord. It's in there. Okay. I was like drawing a blank on where I left the workshop. There it is. I don't think it is. Since
We've got an issue over here.
Did
Can
we?
you come help us out?
Is there a mod? I guess there isn't a mod. Yeah, it must not have been when we moved. I haven't reinstalled it. So there it is. CNC mill makes parts from materials. I guess we'll do that. There we go. So that's installing. Hey Sean, I love how half the time when you come into a stream, Sean, the first thing you do is put a Bob Ross emote down. That way I know it's you. I don't even have to look at the name. I just know that it's you. Sean, I saw you were just playing. It just showed me on like the thing you were playing Devil May Cry.
I swear to Jehoshaphat, if I hear anybody shed one tear over my corpse, I'm coming back to haunt your ass. You want to honor the dead?
Okay. That guy's
So here's
doesn't
some
want
news
anybody
for ya.
pining over him. I'm not going to. I don't even know who he is. As we know, I don't really listen to all that chatter. Okay, what are we gonna do here? We gotta go do this infestation situation. So there's an infestation here. We are gonna take backup. Would not want anything to happen to our precious Vinay. The one from 2013. Cool. Is it part of like a collection or something? Like a Devil May Cry collection? Or is it just like work on the Xbox One? Who do we take? Everybody's working on the farm here. Let's do a few things. And if we can, we might have to look and see what it's going to take to get that new facility mod too. So we got some pumpkins here growing. It's always pumpkins. Like, what are we going to do with pumpkins? Upgrade the garden might be a beneficial thing too to get more food in. So we should probably do that. Let's do that too. Get more and more food. Since we are going to take out some infestations, let's do the let's use our Taekwondo gym. Might be some mods that work in Forge 2. Yeah, so because we aren't really making full use of our Forge. Let's see what we got here. Generator, action speed. I don't really care about that. I mean, we could install like a pallet at least to get some extra material space. There's also these ammo presses so we can make... You know what? That's probably what we'll do because we really need ammo. The 556 and 762 probably be really good. That way we can start making some more rounds because we seem to be lower on ammo for some of the guns that we like to use. So it's a reboot of the of Devil May Cry. Okay, so you do Devil May Cry 5, the new one. I'll have to try one of those games at some point. I've never played a Devil May Cry. I always associated that with PlayStation, not really Xbox. But let's see. I might stream something else later too. I have an overnight to work tonight, so I might play some games before I take a nap or something. I might watch some hockey later before I go into work, but wanted to do some streaming today, record some stuff, because I'm craving more Banjo-Kazooie nuts and bolts too. Like, I can't get enough of that game right now. Alright, so let's go pack up and get ready to go. And we're gonna, of course, we're gonna bring some backup for us. What has she got? She's got this. See, she needs 556 and 762 rounds. She's got 760.
My back is killing
Let's
me
equip
over
that
here.
one. I'm gonna put that away. Give her the 762 rounds. Just wanna make sure she's pretty so we have no other 762 rounds in our inventory. Probably but the ones that she's carrying. You'd recommend either of them? Is there a way to play all the Devil May Cries like Xbox One? Like, which one would I start with if I could, if I was playing on Xbox One? I mean, I just have... I mean, I have PlayStation 2. I don't know if any of them stem all the way back to PlayStation 2 era or not. She's got that. She has 2 melee weapons. I'm gonna ditch the snacks and just give her like energy drinks because those were more efficient to use. I want something we can burn the zombies with too, so we can continue on that. I'll bring a couple thermite grenades. We really need to craft Molotovs, huh? And I'm gonna take scent block because... You know what? I think she's gonna go alone. I think I can do this alone. I'm gonna use the scent block to sneak in and get the at least one of the screamers, and then we'll attack the rest of them. Again, if it gets too bad, we'll ditch it. We'll bail. Hopefully, we should be okay.
I gotta roll out for a bit.
I gotta roll out. I think I'm gonna take the wizard van. Refuel this. All of them can be played on Xbox One? Well, that's cool. And you haven't played all of them, alright. Yeah, the new one's supposed to be really good. I want to actually repair this if I can. Come on. I need that prompt there. Oh my gosh. There we go. And then that should be in the trunk, so we're going to repair it right now. You know what other game I've been craving to play lately? I actually just loaded it into my Xbox One
Talk about something that
today.
both.
Is BioShock Infinite. I love that game. I played it years ago, and I don't know, for some reason I just feel like I really want to play through that game again because it's so good. So don't be surprised if you see that series starting up soon. I would recommend Devil May Cry 4 and 5 and the 2013 one, okay? So I'm sure that's a series that's not going anywhere, Devil May Cry, so if I were to jump into it, I'd have more to look forward to. We're going to take a right. Here we go. Haven't played any BioShock? Yeah, if you're going to play a BioShock game, play Infinite. It's an outstanding game. I mean, all the BioShock games are good. I've played a lot of the first one. I played a little bit of the second one. I didn't beat either of those. They were good. They're good games, but Infinite captivated me. I could not really put that game down. It was so good. I just really like the world that you're in. The story is amazing. The characters are great. The gameplay is top notch. I really am looking forward to playing that game again. Alright, let's park. I actually want to get the van facing the right way, so if we do have to leave, we can just kind of pull out here and go. There we go, that's good. Alright. Alright, now we're going to use the scent block. So, again with that glitch, I don't know if it worked or not. Did it work? Doesn't appear to be used. Like, look at that. It's just making that noise. Why can't I use it? There is a collection with all 3 BioShock games. That's right, there is. That'd probably be great to get too. I own Infinite by itself. I don't own either of the first 2 BioShocks anymore. I used to own both of them. But like I said, I didn't play through those really. I'll have to beg to differ here. BioShock 1 all the way. Infinite is good but doesn't beat the first one for me. Sparky says, yeah, no, the first one is very isolated and more like a horror game. And hello to you as well, Sparky. I said, you could play any BioShock game, Sean. I personally like Infinite the best, but they're all good. I really did play more the first one than the second one. I got into the first one. The first 2 are more isolated, dark, creepy, more like horror games. And then BioShock Infinite is more of an open... I wouldn't say an open world. None of the games are truly open world. They're kind of linear. But, I mean, you can go off the beaten path a little bit. Okay, so the scent block is not working. But, they have great story, great gameplay, just a great atmosphere in all the games in BioShock. Okay, now that my plan is foiled, I don't know what to do here. Maybe I'll just throw one of these in. towards the screamers. But if you can get the collection, Sean, that's probably a good bet there. I mean, it's a good thing about BioShock. It's a mix of role playing with a little bit of, it's mostly like a shooter, like a first-person shooter, but with little like role playing elements in there because you get like power-ups and stuff. It's so good. I think that's why I really liked the Dishonored series so much, because it reminded me of BioShock a lot. Dishonored is, personally, I like it more, but both great franchises. Both need new games. Bring us a new BioShock. Bring us a new Dishonored, for crying out loud. Stop remaking so many games and give us new installments of great franchises. There's a lot of freaking zombies over there.
Fire in the hole!
Die, everyone die. No, they managed to scream before they died. They're screaming from beyond the grave.
I'm less worried now that
But that actually worked pretty well. I might get out of this
It's nice to see
relatively
someone from
unscathed
late.
as I take a bite.
Oops. I'm almost out of that.
Energy drink is working its magic. There we go. Next gen consoles, it might happen. I hope so. I mean, they're going to be releasing all these games still on Xbox One, and thing is, if you get like the new
How am I gonna do that?
the new consoles, they're probably, obviously their frame rate should be way better. Graphics will be slightly improved. Like we touched on it before, I don't expect the graphics to be jumped up that much, unfortunately. But as long as they make great games and they run well. Seems you gotta go PC for new and original stuff nowadays. Indie devs are killing it. Yeah, indie developers are constantly working on games and upgrading their games with patches and all that. I mean, a lot of indie games have way more love poured into them than, big budget titles. Because they truly care about their games and they want the best experience possible as if they're the ones playing it. You got big companies like EA and stuff, and Bethesda and all this, publishers, they just want money. They don't necessarily care too much about the games. There's people that care about them, but indie developers seem to pour more love into their games. There's a rucksack there.
Here's some shit I found out there. Some of it might be useful.
Oh, another rucksack. Alright, we're going to come back and get that after we put this in the van. So there's an infestation down.
No
And
one
that was
else, I
actually pretty
guess.
good. Fire bombs worked. Those bounties are going to take still a while. I don't know. The Juggernaut one, I don't want to like seek out Juggernauts just to finish them off, but 'cause they're tough to fight. I mean, I'm most inclined to get the new consoles if they're all backwards compatible with like every gen. Then I'll be like, here's my money, Playing all Xbox games on one console, playing all PlayStation games on one PlayStation console. I can actually truly collect for PlayStation games. You agree, indie devs put in the time, whereas big devs care more about money and microtransactions. Exactly. They do. There's freaking microtransactions. I hate them. I really hate them. And mobile gaming is a big reason why there's so many microtransactions too.
My back is killing me over here.
There are exceptions. Yeah, there's certainly exceptions. Like, I like big budget games. I play a lot of them. I can't sit here and say, oh, screw them, I'll be the one buying the next big budget games, I always play those. But you gotta appreciate more indie titles too. Like, would you consider this game a big budget title? I wouldn't. Undead Labs are the ones that do this. This is more, I would consider this more of an indie game, even though it's pretty popular. I mean, but if we're talking like PC games, you're talking games like Project Zomboid that continues to improve itself. There's a small infestation. Hey, what is this? There's a trader over there with an infestation. Maybe they'll help us fight. But I would totally play more PC games if, like, I could actually run this stuff on my little laptop here, but I just can't. I'm sure some stuff would run well, but other things would probably be so slow on my PC, and I wouldn't have room for it. Plus, I'd want a controller that like plugs in to my PC so I can play with a controller, because I wouldn't want to play keyboard and mouse. Maybe some games would be good with keyboard and mouse, but I just have a keyboard that's connected to my laptop. I don't have like a separate one. Okay, this is probably a bad idea.
Hey there.
Although they already killed one of the screamers for us. Oh, there it is, jiggling against the fence. Dang, this person's wrecking them. Where's the other screamer? Oh, there it is. There's a lot of people here. We could probably finish this off. Dang, they wrecked them. Look at that one, the guts hanging out of it. It's like Krang. Shredder? It really comes down to publishers. Like Respawn did great and wouldn't let EA ruin their games. EA is an evil company. It really is. I've played many EA games. I will play EA games, but I don't like their microtransaction heavy thought process, and the fact that they ruined franchises too. EA killed the Dead Space series. They like bought the rights to that and then just killed it. I'm like, get out of here with that. Dead Space is another series that needs to come back, and it may never come back. So EA's done good things too, but they've done a lot of bad things. I think one of the reasons why I love this game so much is because, yes, they pour love into this game. They are constantly adding in new improvements, new content packs, and new new ways to freshen up the gameplay, and it just makes me want to keep playing it, 'cause I enjoy it so much. And the fact that you can just keep this going for basically as long as you can stay alive makes it great. You probably won't find a series on my channel ever that's going to run longer than this one. Doesn't matter. I could be doing this channel for 30 years and you won't find a series that probably runs longer than this one, when all is said and done. Unless State of Decay 3 comes out and is just like freaking amazing, and I just pour all my time into that game. WB owns NetherRealm and Rocksteady, and both make great games. Rocksteady have made some really good games, yeah. NetherRealm. PC has to be updated all the time too, because AAA devs don't want to optimize anymore. They just go, get the newest tech, damn it. Yeah, it's true. That's what I'm saying, my PC might not be able to handle like some of those. But who knows? Alright, so we have to go this stuff is like useless if it's not gonna work. I just want to see maybe what they have to trade here. I still love that they live like at a fuel tank, basically.
We're open to a swap if you are.
Okay.
Oh, they have fuel and ammo. I think I was just gonna get both. There's no reason not to. They got some weapons there. And some rounds, but we can make rounds. I really just want, like I said, rucksacks so we can continue to build up our... we have. The better we set ourselves up, the quicker we can get to the nightmare zone here. 'Cause that is the main goal right now. The overall goal to get there, and then it's gonna be scary when we get to the nightmare zone, because some of these characters that I love so much, I'm not looking forward to putting them into danger like that. Let's get all this stuff home. We got some great stuff here. Still a lot of infestations. I think I'm gonna go craft some rounds too to get that bounty up and running more. Wow, this van cannot take tight turns. Like, I want to go out and get a new game. I haven't bought a brand new game in a while. Most of the games I bought recently have all been cheap games from the thrift store for older systems, or off like eBay or something. Older gen games that are a little bit cheaper. But I didn't buy that many games in the year 2019 that were new. The ones I did buy, I know I really enjoyed. Games like Gears 5, Yoshi's Crafted World, Kingdom Hearts 3, obviously Pez, 2020, Control. All great games. I've enjoyed all those. Kingdom Hearts 3 might be something you guys see more of, because obviously I technically didn't beat it. I couldn't beat Xehanort on the end. But I know they're adding some DLC to that too. So that's pretty exciting.
That's pretty heavy.
Transfer a lot of this stuff to the base. We'll leave the gas in there.
This is my home. I'm not letting one cent in here.
Bear says he's not gonna let anybody in. Okay. Do we have room for more fuel? Look at the fuel we have now. We have 24 fuel. We're carrying more. 25 ammo now. 47. Food's looking pretty good. Meds are good at 15. Since they don't get used up that often. Maybe one a day. There's a screamer coming in. Let me go get him. Ah.
I can't keep this up.
Come on. He's down. Finish him off. Brilliant. Come on, Vinay. So this horde's coming in. Gotta be ready. I don't know if we can fit this fuel in here, but I'm gonna just throw it in. I guess we can. Tons of fuel now. So good. There will be DLC to Kingdom Hearts 3 this month. Yeah, that's what I briefly heard about it, didn't really read up on it, and then a viewer of mine on YouTube here commented on a video about it. I was like, oh, that's great. Oh shoot. Alright, you guys work on the feral. I'm gonna get the screamers. Ooh, took his head clean off. Look at this crap. Here comes the Juggernaut too. Oh, come on. No. Oh shoot. Renee. You gonna fight? Oh my gosh. Right, let me heal up. Let me heal up. Alright, we gotta get this. This will be the 8th Juggernaut and the bounty. Come on, guys, fight him.
Here, I'll show you a real
This is nuts. There's another, did I get him? I think I got him. Do we even really know exactly what that DLC is? For Kingdom Hearts 3? Is it like a brand new story? What is, like, I don't even know what it is exactly. Is the barrel still alive? It is! Oh, now it's dead. Imagine these kind of situations, but in the Nightmare Zone, how many more zombies there's gonna be. Oh my lord. We still have a horde in our front door over there, wandering by. I think there's a horde in our base. I think there actually... There's a few in here. My goodness.
I'm proud of
Everyone
us.
everyone
We're not just
okay?
a team. We're a family.
Time for a power station outpost. Yeah, you know what? Because we added... that mod that requires power, right? Do we have a power one? We have water, we have fuel. We could probably ditch the... Which one do you think we should ditch? And the DLC expands on the campaign. Oh, that's great. They're gonna add more. I wonder how big of a DLC it's gonna be. It's called Remines, right? And yeah, I've been wanting to get back into Kingdom Hearts 3. I think what I'll need to do is maybe level up some more before I try and take on Xehanort again, because I could not beat him for the life of me. You saw, if anybody watched the last episode of Kingdom Hearts 3 that I posted a while ago, I was trying and trying and trying. I was just like mentally drained from trying to fight him. Drop the beds, says Ameridave. We have 4 available. Oh, duh. Yeah, because these luxury barracks get us plenty, and we have these beds. That's right. We have way too many beds. I'm hoping to bring more people into the community, but this gives us... We still have open beds, even after getting rid of that, so you're right. Alright, so now we need a power substation. Now let's go to the... let's go here. If anybody sees one, let me know. I don't care where on the map it is. See, we haven't scouted everything either, so a lot of these buildings aren't even marked. What is this? Water pump station? Might not also have all your abilities equipped. Yeah, that's true too. I mean, again, I was new to the Kingdom Hearts series, so I don't know all the ins and outs of everything. I tried to do as best as I could. I mean, I had a blast playing that game. It's really fun. And it's such a big game, too. So, eventually I'll go back to that, too. Maybe when the DLC comes out, I'll be more inclined to continue with that and get back into that. I don't see one. I mean, there's gonna be one somewhere, but it just isn't marked on our... What's going on, by the way? I heard somebody screaming.
Now that's just a stupid answer.
We definitely screwed up that opportunity. Could have used some new allies.
Oh, please.
Hey, what's poppin'?
Alright, we're gonna switch to somebody else, let
Alright,
her
for a
rest.
while.
Wait till the others are on Xbox.
If
That'd
anyone
be good.
can
Yeah, I
do
want
this,
them to
I
release,
really need a
like...
bit of help.
I don't even care if they're upgraded graphics, just give us the games, you know? Like, they don't need to, like, redo the games, I'll, you know, take the old graphics. But again, I could buy the first two on, like, PlayStation 2. And if I ever get, the right stuff to stream PlayStation 2, I could just do it that way. I'm more inclined to try and get like an Elgato capture now so I can really try and stream. Again, I don't know if it's guaranteed it's gonna work for me, but we'll try it. Can't hurt to have something better, you know, that will work better. Really need that power substation though. But to invest in getting that, because I think those run, Elgatos might be around $100 though. I don't know. They're one of the better ones. A lot of people use those. So I don't know. I don't see a substation marked anywhere. So we're gonna have to. We're gonna have to go scouting. There isn't one like by the base, is there? I think that's the fuel one, or the water storage, yeah. Alright, so we're gonna have to go travel to like... like this billboard and just scout like right around here. So, Juma's gonna go out tonight, and he's not gonna go to the clubs or anything, he's just gonna go scouting. Climb some scouting towers, yep. Exactly what we're gonna do right now. That's what we gotta do. We're forced to. Let's bring the crossbow so we can be a little more...
Hey, you listening out there?
Matt says someone's in town with really good stuff to trade. I think you can find them in the downtown Santa Maya. Thanks, Matt. I want to craft some 7.62 rounds. We have some good ammo. Look at all that, though. Costs 5 rucksacks, but it's alright. We want to craft the rounds to... He needs 7.62 rounds, so we'll give him actually a little bit. I'm not looking to get into too many fights. We'll give him 15. He takes standard bolts. That should be enough. Energy drink. Health. He's got a melee weapon. Take a tank of gas with us. Because basically we're just going to drive to one of those posts and just scout and see if we can mark in one of those power substations. Aren't there a few variations of Elgatos though? Might have to pay attention to what functionalities and ports and what you have, what they come with. Oh yeah, there is different ones. That's a good point. There's certainly different variations. Ones that are probably way more expensive and like more like 4K Ultra HD, whatever. I just want one that's gonna allow me to hook into my my older systems and work on my OBS. I need one that's going to work on my OBS. And my OBS picks it up, then, you know, I'm fine with streaming because I know how to stream OBS through my Twitch. That's all I need to do. And then I just have to figure out the kinks of hooking up my mic and getting the sounds correct. It's going to be a lot of trial and error when it first happens. But then I'll have the option, if I want to add camera. To add maybe some kind of overlays or something, but to be able to stream like PlayStation 2 games and my Wii and my GameCube games will just be amazing for me, because I'll be more inclined to play older games and take recommendations for older games because I can stream them, and the files are so easy to upload, so easy to save and just keep and upload quicker, and it allows me to put commentary in pretty much every game I play. The reason why games like GoldenEye Rogue Agent didn't have any commentary in my videos is because, or Nightmare Creatures 2, it's because I'm just recording the gameplay footage and then downloading it in increments. To add commentary, I'd have to record it through my computer and then sync it up, and that's just like a whole nother, like, hours of work that, like, I don't have time to do all the time if I want to keep recording stuff. I don't mind just recording gameplay too, because like I've said before, I like just chilling and playing games sometimes without having to talk the whole time, or just relax and just play the game. So some videos, some series are like that, and some people like videos better without commentary, and I'm sure people don't want to listen to me talk the whole time. But I stay as engaged as I can with the game when I'm commentating, so it connects us more to the game, and then just makes it better, I think, anyways. So we have to go all the way over there. Let's head out. So we have 598 rounds crafted of 2750. 8 of 10 Juggernauts killed, so 2 more Juggernauts. That bounty is ours. We don't have a lot of firepower to burn zombies with right now, so that number's not going to go up until we can grab more like Molotovs and stuff. I want to take the Pizza Cat. But I just got the X-Files game for PlayStation 2 in the mail today that I'd ordered because it was such a good price. And I've been wanting this game for a while now. It's a complete copy of it. Like, I want to play it, but at the same time, I want to be able to stream it. Because I think it'll be a fun game to stream. And I think it's a long game, too. X-Files Resist or Serve. It's a horror game. It just looks so fun. I've been recently getting into the X-Files, too, so... Oh, great. Here comes a horde. How much gas does this thing have? It's got plenty. Let's just wait for this horde to pass. But like I said, I have plenty of PlayStation 2 games now that I haven't even touched yet. I bought them at the thrift stores around here, a lot of them, for cheap, like $1 or $2, or $4 or $5 at most. Most of them are complete with the booklet and everything, and in great condition. And I said I'd love to stream a lot of those. I haven't played them because I'm not as inclined to play a game now if I can't like record it easier. I mean, I could record the gameplay of any of them, so I'm sure I'll play some off stream, but maybe load it into the channel in gameplay increments. Also, I don't have time to play every game I want. It's another thing. It's like I gotta pick and choose when to play games, when to start a new game and all that. And we're never, Sean, we've talked about this, we never have the time to play all the games we want. There's so many games. New games come out every month that you want to play. And it's like, you can't afford it, and you don't have the time. So you have to kind of pick and choose. Alright, I think we're good to go now. And I was talking to a guy at work yesterday, actually, about how for me on my YouTube is to just stay consistent with uploading stuff, It's another thing I gotta do, and playing games and making videos a lot of the time, I just have to stay consistent with it. 'Cause I'm doing this stuff because I thoroughly enjoy this. As there's a juggernaut. He's actually a photographer and a videographer, so I have another option for somebody to shoot a music video for me, which is nice. I have 3 options at work of people that do photography and videography as another job and are good at it. I've seen all their work, even worked with one of them already on a photo shoot, and it's nice to have those options. You got a network too. If you're starting up a channel or starting up anything in general, you know, music, photography, you know, even just a gaming channel, whatever it is, you know, you wanna network with people as much as possible. Stay connected. And now at this point I'm just rambling. I'm sorry for that. I was born a rambling man, I guess. It's funny because I don't talk a lot, like, at work or anything. I'm generally a pretty quiet person. Let's go up here, and then we're gonna do some scouting. Sparky says rambles are fine. Depends on who's rambling, right? Half the time I don't even know what the hell I'm saying, but that's alright. What have we got over here? A Burro Gordo restaurant. Abandoned way station. Please be some kind of power substation for us. Trailers. A crappy little shed. That's all we need. Stinky ass trailer. Right next to a crappy little shed. I have an idea. Let's live over there. In between the stinky ass trailer and the crappy little shed. A moldy old trailer. Oh, this is just a great part of town over here. We have a bright blue house. Hey Jack, welcome in. Good to see you. Jack is in the house.
Nothing more to see here.
Chillers. So there's nothing there. This is gonna get... I think we gotta travel to this one and scout all this. Wait, what is this? Water? Oh, that's a water pump station. That's right. Guten Abend, Jack. That's German for I have no idea. We have an all-star lineup with us today. We got Sean, Sparky, Jack, and Dave. Like, this is incredible. There's people here. Aloha to you all, even though I'm not Hawaiian. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Just say aloha. I speak in a Scottish accent a lot at work sometimes, but I'm not Scottish. Well, technically, I do have Scottish in me. But I'm not Scottish per se. Alright, so we're going to go to another scout to see if we can find a power substation. There's got to be one on this map somewhere. I could probably look it up. Am I going the wrong way? But I think the exploration's going to be fun, just trying to find it. I think we're going to take a left right here. Yeah, just follow this down. I'm 1/4 Irish, but I rarely speak with an Irish accent. Even though you can. Oh, that's cool that you can. You should do that and just throw people off. I'm thinking about doing that at work, because I can pull off a Scottish accent decent enough, and also a Southern one. I'm gonna take out this screen.
That could have gotten a lot worse.
I'm thinking of just screwing with people at work, customers. shoot. This is gonna be a dangerous one to scout. Oh, fudge, where did he come from?
Yo, snap. This place was made to be outposted.
Back to my point, screwing with people, like one customer after another speaking in a different accent to see if it, throws them all off. I should totally do that. Shouldn't I do that, Sean? The desk be like, "Hello there, how may I help you?" And then the next person comes up and I'll be like, "Hey, you're coming to this part of town here and you're going to be bringing me a return. Let me help you out with that one." And then the third customer just speak in complete, like, monotone, like, American English. And then they'll be like, "Who is this fool?" I don't really know how to do any other accents. I can't do a British accent that well at all. It's actually quite disgusting when I try and talk in a British accent. Nothing else. 9mm rounds, we'll take it. Alright. Let's see.
I wonder if that kitty still purrs.
I wonder if that kitty still purrs? That's got a double meaning there, Juma. Bristol's Power Equipment. Abandoned store. A few more houses. Collapsed shed. Sean says yes. Golden rule, treat others as you would like to be treated. Yes. Definitely. Gotta be respectful. And speak in different accents. If somebody spoke in 3 different accents to me at once, I'd be very happy about that. We have the cutest little barn right there. It's the cutest one. Creepy little shack. There's still some. Oh, there's a few things down here. It's probably like a horde. Yeah, there's one.
I think that'll do it.
Dang it. Is there no power substation on this map? Where else do we go? Over here is the next one. Do it for April Fools. You'll be off the hook that way. Oh, that's true. Yeah, I know. April Fools. People will hopefully catch on and not think I'm just being really, really weird, but I don't care either way.
This place looks chock full of nothing.
Get in the car, Juma. Is there a road this way if I drive? No, we need to go over around this way to get on the road. And I should learn a few phrases in German just to speak German to somebody and expect them. Customers will come up and speak Spanish to me at work too, like expecting me to know Spanish, and I'm just like, no habla español. Like, oh. I'm like, I know a few words in Spanish, but I cannot carry on a conversation in Spanish at all. I took like a Spanish class like half a year in high school, along with like a French class the other half, so I don't really know. I mean, it would be so nice to be bilingual, to be able to like fluently speak another language, which I always admire about some people who can do that. I don't know if I'd be able to do that, to be honestly. I don't know if I'd have the patience to learn and just like, heck, I can barely speak English half the time. It's a quiet night truck depot. There's Mike's concrete.
I think that'll do it.
My gosh, there's nothing. At this point, I don't know where else to look. Maybe down here. These have already, of course, we know that these can be looted predeterminedly in the dread zone. Mi casa, su casa is the one sentence I can say in Spanish. Yes, that's one of the ones I can say too, Jack. Asamiko, says Sean. Alright, from now on we can only speak Spanish in the chat. Let's see how many sentences we can come up with there, I know. Si, problemo is a big problem or trouble, right? Picante is spicy, I think. Secreto is secret. Don't ask me why I know all these words. Or how. So we have to continue. We're basically just traveling around the map here looking for a power substation. Let's go there now. It's an all-night affair here with Juma. I would have loved to have taken Vinay on this because she is our scouter, but Juma has to go. We had to take somebody else because obviously Vinay was pretty banged up from fighting the infestations earlier. And Sean says adios. Alright, Sean. I'll see you later. Adios, mi amigo. To you. And Jack says, si, senora. Which way am I going here? Which way am I going? This way. You gonna go play more Devil May Cry? After this episode, I just might stream Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts pretty quickly after this one. Beantown Hero, the legend, Sean. Of course, we've had some really good episodes of Halo 5, and we had a Gears 5 marathon in one episode on YouTube with Beantown Hero. Played some Pez 19, I know. Right, here we are. Yeah, you guys can scream all you want. Unless you can climb a ladder, you're not gonna get me. I just saw something in the sky, like a little black thing, like move, like near one of the stars on the right side. I don't know if it was a bird, something just debris in the sky. Maybe it was a UFO. I don't even know if it was like... Oh, there's another one. I just saw it. Again, I think it's just a bird or something. What is that? It might not even be able to be picked up on the stream. I can see it on my TV though. I think it might just be... It's either like debris, or maybe a bird or something. There it goes again. It looks like it's a bird flapping its wings though. It's like just above this mountain, like right around here. I saw a couple of them moving. Little tiny, there's another one over there. It just went. It's like for a second, then they go away. I don't think the post came through. Can anyone explain to me why German seems to have become kind of popular? I don't get it. Is German like really popular to speak these days? I don't know. And Jack, you saw one of the birds. Okay, so I'm not crazy. I actually saw something.
We might just turn it into a new base.
Cabin Park Motel? That's a base? I'm intrigued. Maybe we'll move there for fun for a few days before we enter the nightmare zone. I don't know. Lake Brimley Lavatories. So we're over near a big like park camping area. This is pretty cool. Creepy shack. It's the
How
church.
many fucking plague guards can one town have?
10. They can have 10. But yeah, I don't know about the German thing. That's some people do speak German. Customers sometimes at work are German.
Seems like nothing more to see here.
This is ridiculous. We can't find a power substation. That's probably a really cool base over there. I mean, what do I do here? I can't just keep... There's like nothing, almost nothing else to mark. There's some buildings here. Unless I missed it. I feel like more and more people go for German words or even sentences. Yeah, I mean, it might be one of the up and coming like global languages that people want to learn to speak. I think it also just sounds really cool when people speak German. You don't like your own native language? Sparky's like, nope. Metarato Pack and Dupe? What the heck is that? For my native language, English, like, it must be a pain for people to learn English that don't speak it as their first language, because there's so many things that don't make sense about it, to be honest. Looking at it subjectively from the outside, like there's like how sometimes letters are pronounced differently depending on where they are and you know, depending on the word. Certain letters are silent in a lot of, you know, words. It just doesn't make, you know, when you're taught that the letter sounds a certain way and then it's pronounced differently in different words, it's like, what the heck? This is not good. There's no power stations anywhere. Where else can we really look? Cell tower there. See, we're here. We should probably just travel down to this next one, as we can see the sun rising. Great view here. Wow. You got the lake over there, the mountains, the trees, towers and everything. Can't beat these views. And State of Decay 2. The US spells several words without the letter U, yeah. Come on, the ch sounds in particular, we have two of them. One sounds like a hissing cat, the other sounds like the cat is coughing up a fur ball. I love how we're arguing like which of our languages like is worse. That's the conversations we have here on our chat. We also
Just what I needed.
there's some parts there. Keep going, Juma. And the US replaces the S in his endings with a Z.
You know, I think we're gonna be all right.
Yeah, there's like a lot of strange things in our language. That makes it harder to learn. He says the rambling's good. Yeah, the rambling. Half of what I say is nonsense. How many people out there watch my videos on mute? It's like, let's mute this guy. Oh, I want to park behind the fences there. I went back and watched an old episode because I was trying to find something that happened in this series a long time ago that I wanted to see again because I remember it being really ridiculous. And it was episode 23 of this series where I got a car stuck in a billboard or a sign or something, and then like it flipped up and like exploded. It was like so ridiculous. Like somehow the car like jumped and landed in the sign, and then I tried to get it out with another car or something. So I had to go back and watch that episode because I was looking for it. I've been looking for it. I was like, what episode was that? As we found a hat there, nice. You ever have a choice of a British billion and an American billion, and you want more? Choose the British one. Could you imagine having $1 billion? February. Yeah, see, Ruary, and it's just February. It's like, where's the R? Where's that R going? Why is it there? Who decided, let's put an R there, but just ignore it completely? Like, what's the point of that? Like, really, when you think about it, what is the point? February. February. Nobody says February. Now, let's just put a random letter in there and, you know, just ignore it completely. Throw people off. See, people learning the language will look at that word and be like, oh, February. Be like, nope, you're wrong. Sorry. Oh wait, I didn't even scout anything. What am I doing? Too busy trying to say the word February. Wait, is this a power? Would one of these cell towers give us... No, it wouldn't give us power. We need a power substation. They wait for brewing. Alright. Please, please give us a power substation. I know those aren't it, but I'm going to scout everything. So it's all marked on the map. It's like a lifeguard station, huh?
Damn. Let's hope you still
Can we
look.
climb on that? I kind of want to go to that. See if we can even get on that thing. I've never seen... I think there was one map with something like that, but it was like behind the barricade, so it was technically off the map. I want to see if we can climb on that one. A bootleg fuel operation. What is that? Like... Sawing is not soaring. Soaring. Yeah, you would think that was... As I say, there's so many inconsistencies with it, with the language.
Oh, that spot could be ideal for
Power
it.
substation. Thank the Lord. That's like the last thing we
Seems like nothing
scouted.
more to see here.
Thank goodness. Alright. Before we go to the power substation, we're going to go check out this little thing there and see if we can get over there. Thank goodness, finally. And I do want to see that hat we got. I wonder if it's part of this new... let me just go to the State of Decay 2 website real quick, guys. See if it's part of this new update. I might make a quick trip out to the bounty broker just to see about that new facility mod and what you need to do to get that. Yeah, the bundle up pack has... Oh, yeah. Because he wears these cowboy hats, so let's... Nah, that's just... Let's see what he was always wearing. We'll give him the black one then. Still looking like a sheriff here. So no, that hat's not going to be part of that. There's a new ice pick, an ice axe weapon, a fire poker. I want the ice axe, to be honest. I love me my my melee weapons. Of course, that one hat that Maddie's wearing now is part of the pack. The wood stove facility mod might look really cool in the game if the fire like burns in the game. Pretty neat. Alright, let's go down there. Come on, don't fall. Oh, it is off the map. That's what I was worried about. Yeah, you can't get to these buildings. That's the edge of the map fence. The zombies are allowed outside the zone, but we aren't. And there's no way for us to break this game, is there, to get over that? Well, let's go to the power substation now. We've been looking all night for that substation, and we finally got it. Shoot the juggernauts over there. Let's try and go around all this. I gotta refuel this too. Let me do that first, so we can just leave. I can't believe I'm holding this X-Files game in my hand. I'm like so happy to have this game. It has the likeliness of Gillian Anderson and David Duchovny in it with their voices, and is even the game's written by the writers of the show, so that's really awesome. I have seen gameplay of it, and it's a lot like a Silent Hill type of game. So it is right up my alley, and I really can't wait to delve into it. Whether I do it on stream somehow, or whether I just record the gameplay, maybe make a video talking about it and my impressions of it. Either way, it'll end up on the channel in some form or fashion.
Loader right there.
Yeah, I'm gonna get him with the crossbow. Missed him. Gotta time this right. Missed him again, wow. There it is. Jillian had better be rendered well, she's a babe. Yep, I hope so. No, I've seen the gameplay. They do look a lot like they do look very lifelike, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, she really is. I didn't even like think about that until I started watching the show. I was like, wow, okay, yes, she is. I recently just started watching the show until they took it off Amazon Prime now. They just took it off Amazon Prime the other day. I'm in like the middle of season 2 and they take it away from me. So I don't know how I'm going to get to see it now because it's not on Netflix either. But I was so into the show. I was loving it. Every episode feels like a mini sci-fi movie. It's intriguing. There's a little bit of comedy in there, but there's a drama, there's action, so much mystery to it. Where do we even claim this outpost? Right here. Alright, so here we go. This costs 2 fuel per day though, but it does give us base-wide power. We have a lot of fuel right now.
Hey, Base. I just finished a new outpost. And I gotta tell you,
2,000 influence. But this is big for us here.
You don't want to hear this.
But yeah, she's rendered in the game. There's a picture of her character like on the back of the box. Like pretty close up. She looks good.
I'm sure we can work something
David
out.
Duchovny. It's got their voices and everything, so it's so authentic. And I heard it's a long game too. X-Files, Resistors. Heard it. You know, into it mainly blind, like, and not knowing exactly what to do. That's how to get in here. I swear that's where I walked in. Now there's a door here. Okay. Didn't I walk in to the base right here? I'm so perplexed. It's an X-File. The door moved on its own. Colin, Mulder, Scully and Mulder.
Oh, man. Nothing.
Nothing?
Okay.
Scraps of circuitry, I mean...
Hell yeah.
I don't really want a demo hammer. We'll take the circuitry, might as well. Throw it in the base right... the outpost right here. Can I get to it from this side? Yes, I can. So put that in, there we go. And the 9mm rounds. Beautiful. So there we go, guys. And Dave, we have our power substation. Which is big. That'll help us for the rest of our time here. Juma stayed up all night to get us that substation, so we can thank him for going out there. And now we gotta get back home. What's all this about? Find the trader. There's that trader. There's all sorts of stuff. Like speak with McDreamy about giving his group some medicine. Dave's thanking Juma too. Yeah, Juma did well. He did do well for us. He's been good. Oh my goodness, there's all these things popping up. Meds, please. That's what they want. They want some meds. McDreamy wants some meds. You can keep on McDreaming, because we're not going to give away all of our meds. Alright, one more thing I want to do in this episode, and that's to visit the bounty broker, who's right here. He's kind of on the way if we cut through the middle of the map. Just to see about that facility mod. So if we drive a little bit off-road, we might be able to get there pretty good.
That could have gotten a lot worse.
Screw you, Screamer. Oh, no, it's one of these rocky dead ends. This car is trying so hard to get up the hill, but it can't do it. We need to get away from that bloater. Alright, I think we should probably just stick to the road. Safer. Do we want to go this way or that way? Guess it doesn't matter. I know there's an X-Files game on PS1 too, but I think it's more of like a point-and-click kind of thing or whatever, which might be fun as well. And if I'm not mistaken, it probably works on PlayStation 2, since most PlayStation 1 games work on Um, PlayStation 2. Did you just try to Skyrim it? I suppose I did. Just tried to force my way through there. Man, Skyrim, there's a game I wish I owned still. I never delved too much into Skyrim when I had it. I think I got the game when it like first came out. I remember I was young, but like I was pretty young, but pretty sure. Yeah, I do remember getting that the day it came out. My brother got it too, and we both brought it home and we're like, yeah, let's play Skyrim. And he was playing downstairs on his Xbox 360. I was upstairs playing on mine. And it was like so massive. Like, oh, that game. See, that's a game I could really delve into as well if I owned it again, because I know it was re-released on Xbox One. Or you can get the other version. I think it works on there too. Because that's kind of like an open-ended series kind of game too, where you can just play and play and play. I would never be able to finish everything you could do in the game. That's like, I'd have to pretty much spend the rest of my life doing nothing but playing that game. We're gonna take this scenic road again to get to the bounty broker on the side of the mountain. But I think everyone wants a brand new Elder Scrolls game that is a lot like Skyrim. They only do these like online only games now. Like they don't make a brand new one that's more tailored to like a solo adventure, a one-player mode. You go around the open world and just explore and do things. One of my vivid memories I have of playing Skyrim was I was like up in some like trail like high in the mountains or something. I was walking around, trying to get to some waypoint or something. And I turn around and there's a feral after me now. And there's one of those big ass rats just staring at me. It didn't even attack me. It just was looking at me with like its grin on its face. And I just cracked up laughing. I couldn't take it. It's like that rat was following me, and I turn around and instead of attacking me, he just looks at me. If you guys play the game, you know that those big rats that are in the game. Alright, here we are. If you decide the fuel costs for the power and water are too much, drop the forge and install a staging area. All outpost costs are free. Oh, staging area does that too. Oh, that's... We might have to do that. For now, I think we're good, but if we do want to continue to bank on fuel and stuff, we might want to look into that.
Do come in.
Thank you, Dave. Here's Cash Beaumont now. We're going to
Are you willing to see to a
see
task
what
that
he's
needs
got.
doing?
Alright, so here's the bundle up pack. The wood stove is kill 15 screamers with vehicles, which actually isn't that bad. That's actually a bounty we could do rather quickly if we really wanted to. Where's the ice? Here's the ice pick, ice axe. Dismember 70 plague zombie arms. Ooh, that's gonna be a tough one. Bomber jacket. Craft 180 crossbow bolts, which I wish we could do now because that could be a double thing with the rounds and bolts crafted bounty. So we really need to get rid of that Juggernaut one, which is gonna give us the Juggernaut mask. This one gives us that awesome, but the go bag and the fearsome footage are going to be gone in March or something, so I think we can get these two at least. This one, I don't know if we're going to make it to that one. You can only take 3 on at a time, so that's what we need to do to get this one. I just wanted to see, so I think I'll go after the wood stove first, just because that's really cool because it's a mod. something new. And so probably after we do the Juggernaut one, which I'm assuming is going to be the one that we're going to get to first there. Alright, now we make our way back home. Look at all these infestations. We took out a few and there's popping up all over the place. In this mad world. It's a mad world out here, it really is. We gotta take the scenic road again, which is, I have no idea where. Whew! Where is the road? Oh, it is over this way. I do love the views along this path here. And quick, while I'm making my way back to the base, just want to show my appreciation for all of you who do watch these streams. Stick around with me in the streams, or watch on YouTube and watch the videos, leave comments, whatever. It's something I'm always going to be grateful for. And I just try and make this a place where everyone's welcome. Everybody can come in and just hang out and just chill, and we enjoy making all these memories and all the content. It's been a great ride so far, especially in this game, because this is obviously the series that really is just blowing up like that bloater in terms of like people's interest. We just need to park anywhere. Oh, there is a third parking spot right by the billboard. That's right. There was a comment that was left.
Damn, lost the door.
Well, there goes that door. There it is. I don't know why it's over here. That feral just disappeared. Well, as if they aren't hard enough already, now they can disappear on command. Or did Umo just kill that feral so hard that it had no choice but to just blink out of existence? That was awesome. There we go. Alright.
Red Talon has a job that needs doing. You interested?
Puck.
We're short on time on this one.
What the puck do you want? I don't know if we're interested in that right now. Alright, this has been a great episode, hour and a half.
Don't anyone get up? It's just me.
All-star cast here watching live.
This is the best little community in the whole messed up world.
In the whole messed up world, Yolanda says, yeah. It is, isn't it? Let's do that. Alright, we are going to end this part right here. We did well getting the power substation finally. Got some great rucksacks in. Some great conversations here. A lot of fun. Next episode, we're going to keep working on those bounties, of course. And we're going to need to take out some more of these infestations. There's a Juggernaut right there. If he hangs around, we could try and take him out and get, just like, try and finish off that bounty so we can start working on that facility mod one with the wood stove with the new update. So, there's another Juggernaut down there too, near our substation. Alright, so big thanks to everyone who's come in here today on the stream. Beantown Hero, Sparky, Amira Dave, and Jack. You're all legends around these parts. Appreciate it. I will be streaming Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. Probably at some point before. Well, I'm probably going to stream that very soon, actually, after this. I'm going to take a short break after this stream for a couple minutes, grab like maybe something to eat or whatever, and then I'll start up a Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts stream, because I am wanting to play more of that again already. Record that, and then I'll probably chill after that before I have to go to work. Thanks for the stream. I'm glad you're feeling better. I appreciate that, Dave. I really do. Thanks for being here. Streaming is just, you know,
All right, everybody, let's get our shit together.
you guys are the ones I should be thanking. State of Decay 2 is weirdly chill, even with all the chaos. It is, isn't it? Isn't it pretty chill? I mean, not as chill as like my time at Porsche, but it is a pretty chill game sometimes when the zombies aren't screaming in your face and trying to bite your head off. Thank you all so much for being here, and like I said, I'll be doing Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts soon. Having some of that, so take care, everybody. Thank you all for watching. See you in the next part. And of course, till next time, we're not going to fight these freaking zombies right now. 0 is the number, and there's Maddie with her new hat from the Bundle Up pack. Cheerio.
Noise.